Hey everybody, it's Roberto with a special Apple product video. So Apple unveiled a whole new set of product lines today with new versions of the Mac Mini, the iPad Air 2, the iPad Mini 3, and the new 27-inch 5K resolution iMac. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Mac Mini, and I'm going to be covering the things you guys always want to know, your top 3 things: the price, the release date, and the new specs and features for all my tech heads and gearheads out there. So let's go ahead and cut to the chase. Let's talk about price. The price on this thing is going to be $499 for the base model, and to max it out, it's going to be $1999. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the specs in a minute and tell you what you get for the base model and what you get for the max out model and everything in between. So we'll jump into that in a second. The release date for this is actually, you can order it tomorrow if you're watching this today. Tomorrow is October 17th, so you can actually order it from the Apple website, and they'll be shipping as early as next week or the week after. So it's just fantastic that we don't have to wait for the ability to order these new products from Apple, and that's going for the entire new set of product lines. So that's just awesome. So let's jump right into the specs. This is coming with 4th gen processors. It's going to be a 1.4 gigahertz i5 processor, but it does boost up to 2.7 gigahertz. So that's pretty cool. It is only coming with 4 gigs of RAM, but it can be upgraded to 16 gigs. This is one product remaining that Apple's doing the 4 gig thing on, and I really don't get that. I thought they did a great move with moving everything to 8 gigs, but I think because the cap on this is 16 gigs, that might be a reason. But I don't buy it, because even with the MacBook Pros, they're doing that, and those max out at 16 gigs as well. So I don't know that that's the reason, and I kind of don't like that about it. It does still come with a spinning hard drive. In fact, it's the only Apple product to still come with a traditional spinning hard drive that isn't at least a Fusion drive. So this is going to be a 500 gigabytes, 5400 RPM hard drive. However, it is upgradable to either the Fusion drive or to a flash drive up to a terabyte. So that's good that you can customize it and configure it to have that and get better performance. It is going to be using the Intel HD 5000 graphics, but is upgradable to the Intel Iris graphics, which are going to be far superior. So that is an option that's on the table in terms of the upgrade. For ports, this is coming with 2 Thunderbolt 2 ports. Try saying that 10 times fast, you can't do it. It's going to come with 4 USB 3.0 ports. It's going to come with audio in, audio out, as well as HDMI out, and Ethernet, of course. So those are the ports you can expect, and it's still going to have an SDXC card slot. For those of you doing DSLR photography or video, that means you're going to be able to use an extreme capacity XD card in there. If you decide to max this out for $2,000, you're going to be getting i5 processors at 2.8 gigahertz. It's going to be boostable up to 3.3, so that's convenient. You can go up to 16 gigs of RAM. It's going to have the Intel Iris graphics, and you can go to 1 terabyte of the flash storage. So what that means is you end up with something that's $1,000 less than the base model of the portable Mac Pro cylinder, but you get more RAM out of it, and then you also get more of the flash hard drive space. So comparatively, performance-wise, it could be better, aside from on the graphics card, because you don't get the AMD graphics with that, which are, I think, 2 gigabytes of dedicated HD graphics. So that is kind of a trade-off there. In terms of super portability, it's going to be the most portable solution, and it's just going to need you to hook up the display and all those other peripherals. So in terms of cost, you can kind of start to get into that whole range where the Mac Pro is. But the Mac Pro is just superior overall. But for the price difference, maybe you don't need it to be. I can't really see going to the high end. For the low end, for what this is, with just upgrading the RAM, I think it's actually good to go. And I could see that being for someone who's not doing anything super intense. Maybe you're just doing web design or logo design, you want a Mac experience, and you need a desktop other than you working on your MacBook Pro or something. But I would still go with the iMac at $1099 versus this. But price is the barrier, and you already have the peripheral stuff. Then you want a decent computer for like under $600 that's not a Windows-based computer, then yeah, I could definitely see going that route. So if you want to get in on the Mac OS experience on the low end, then the Mac Mini is definitely the way to go. It is super affordable now, and they've actually done the upgrades and put in the work to make it worthwhile, at least in my opinion. Anyway, I'd love to know what you guys think of the new Mac Mini. I'd love to know what you think of it compared to the Mac Pro cylinder. Like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the other tech videos on the channel. As always, you guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget, create something awesome today.